Wow, I think PSG is just on fire. The transfers they are doing like seriously amazing. First they have bought Gini Wijnaldum for free transfer, and then Sergio Ramos for free transfer, and for Donnarumma free transfers, and now they have bought Hakimi for 60 million euros, and they have confirmed the loan for Danilo Pereira. If you look PSG lineup next season, it will be amazing. I think they will be favorite for win the Champions League. I feel bad for Keylor Navas. I think he will be first choice goalkeeper for 1 and 2 years. After that, Donnarumma will be first choice goalkeeper for PSG. But if you look at the PSG, I think they will be favorite for win the Champions League. You know, they are even trying to buy Messi, but that's not possible. Messi will be staying at the Barcelona. Hakimi, I think he's one of the best right backs in the world. One of the best right backs. You know, I just seriously feel bad for Oliver Giroud. When Chelsea needed the main goals, he have scored 15 goals. He didn't get a chance to play at the European Cup. He was having an argument with the Mbappe. I don't think he even played in the FIFA World Cup. So Paldoni has confirmed that Oliver Giroud will be playing for AC Milan. I think that's the best decision for both of them. William Saliba. I remember him last year when the videos got uploaded. I think that's the worst thing he have done. He will be playing for Marseille, Lyon. I think you guys should be remember last year when their own supporters were booing, were trashing their manager and players. I think it's because if you look at the others team like PSG, Monaco, Lyon, they were doing amazingly. He's going for a Martial. I think Martial is developing a good team. You know, last year when their own fans were protesting against players and the manager sacked, I think that's the worst thing. Mostly the fans protest against the owners, but in the France they're protesting against the player and manager. You know, they're not giving the players they want. The manager is asking one player, and the owners are giving another player. So it depends on the manager. Rafael Varane. If you ask me, Real Madrid are deep trouble. Sergio Ramos is going for another club. Rafael Varane. If you look at the Manchester United squad, they have Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Cavani. Now they are trying to make Camavinga, Paul Pogba, Fred, Harry Maguire. They are building amazing team. I didn't do it. The Manchester United are going so many players. I think Rafael Varane will go for Manchester United. In 4-5 days, it will be confirmed. He has confirmed that Rafael Varane, he won't be extending his contract. So next year, he can leave for free. So better, if the Real Madrid sells, they will get at least 40 to 50 million euros. But Manchester United will be looking deadly. I think the next year Premier League will be very difficult. Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City and Liverpool. And that's it. No Arsenal, no Tottenham. They are a dead team. Haaland. Everybody wants Haaland. I really didn't understand. Dortmund has already said he will be playing for us this season. But Chelsea is trying to make a bid of $200 million with Tammy Abraham or Callum Hudson-Odoi. Like, wait 1 year, that's it. You will get 75 million for Haaland for next year. But I don't think why they need Haaland. You know, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, they can play. Timo Werner is getting good and good. I really don't understand. Haaland will cost 200 million, but they don't have any issue. Roman Ibrahimovic, the billionaire, he will spend the money on players. But if you look at the American owners, they are idiots. Seriously, they are fucking idiots. They won't even spend the money. Example, look at Manchester United, Arsenal. I think American owners should go for and manage only this egg ball, not here to come and destroy the club. So next, Theo Hernandez. PSG offer got rejected by AC Milan. I think PSG is gonna buy every player. I think they're trying to manage to win the Champions League to keep Mbappe in the squad. Tammy Abraham. I think best go for Aston Villa. He came from Aston Villa. Now he's going back to Aston Villa. He won't get the time to play because they're trying to buy Haaland. If he stay at the Chelsea, it's just waste. It's just time waste. He won't even get a chance. If you go to Aston Villa, they are playing really good. But now it will be difficult for them. I think they're going to sell Jack Grealish for Manchester City. But still it's not confirmed. Manchester City are trying to buy Harry Kane or Jack Grealish. In my opinion, they will try to buy Harry Kane because they need number 9 striker. If you look at the left wing, they have Gabriel Jesus can play, Raheem Sterling. So it's better they're gonna buy Harry Kane. Griezmann, I seriously don't understand. In 2018, Griezmann said he won't leave the club. At 2019, Barcelona bought Atletico Griezmann for 129 million euros. I really don't understand. His position is left wing. Messi left wing. We all know he cannot play in the position. You think he will be above Messi? No possible, no chance. He won't even get a chance to play. He cannot even go ahead of Messi. He's playing in a different position. You know, it's not like, I don't think that was the best idea. Instead of they could have buy defenders. But they went for a Griezmann. But that's a worst decision. Now they're trying back to sell Griezmann for Atletico Madrid. Swap for Saul. Atletico Madrid whole season. He got very less time. Like what happened last year. They sell Luis Suarez for Atletico Madrid for 7 or 8 million euros. And now they are selling back the Griezmann. You know, if you look at the FIFA World Cup, his ball recovering, his tackling, he will do a lot of defending. I think it's all Bartomeu mistake. I don't like why you have to buy Griezmann. instead of by defenders or strikers. It's complete a mess. I think they're like insulting or trolling Griezmann. I don't know why he left for Barcelona. Going for a Barcelona is like destroying your career. Because in Barcelona, there is only one best player. You cannot go ahead of him. That's Messi. Ousmane Dembele, flop. Coutinho, heavy flop. Griezmann, he done better because he played in the left wing, the Messi position. He's playing on another position. How can you guys think that he can play good? Playing at the other position. Try to play Messi the left position, left wing. Oh sorry, they play in the right wing. Sorry. Try to play Messi in the left wing. You'll understand. He will be struggle. The same thing is happening with the Griezmann. He's the one of the best player for France. It is confirmed that Messi will be extended his contract for 5 years. 5 years? Seriously? But 50% pay cut. But still he will be earning 80 million euros. I think the 5 years will be like 3 years play for Barcelona, 2 years for MLS. No, it's completely play for 5 years for Barcelona. I don't think he can play. Next 2-3 years he'll still be that best level. But after it's like 37, 38 he will go down. It's not possible for him. It's like when his contract expires he will be nearly 40 age. It's not possible. I don't think. Okay, he can play because he's still the best player right now. Despite his losing his dribbling, not dribbling, his dribbling is still the best. Declan Rice, he want to go at the top club. But right now, I don't think it's possible. If you look at Chelsea, Kante. Manchester United, Fred. Liverpool, Fabinho. And then Manchester City, yeah, that's a good idea, right? Fernandinho, his age is 36 or 37. Next year, he will be retiring. So they can go for a Declan Rice. But Declan Rice was to go for Chelsea, but that's not possible. Kante is already in that position. You know, there was a moment when everybody was thinking that Declan Rice is the best ahead of Kante. Everybody was like, Kante should be sold and we should bring back Declan Rice. But in May, it's become totally different. Kante became the one of the best defensive midfielder. Believe it or not, I think Frank Lampard is the best midfielder of Premier League. But his manager is not good. He made world-class player average players. He even fought with the Jurgen Klopp. I knew it. He's deserved. I knew it. He's not a best manager. He's gonna do mistakes. Perez boss. All idiots is getting leak. He's telling about Casillas, Raul, the biggest fraud, Ronaldo idiot, Mourinho idiot. I think he will be frustrated that I don't think you can see that. I think he's angry with them because of the way they are earning. But still they are all legends. I don't think that's a good idea to insult their legends. Perez. I think the Perez days are coming out. I think in next 2 years he will be sacked or he will be removed from his position. Because the Real Madrid will go down. You know, that is the reason. He's created a European Super League. So next, Inter Milan kit. That's amazing. Inter Milan, the third, second kit or home kit, that's look furnishing, man. Liverpool transfer. I seriously don't understand what is the Liverpool strategy. Every week new player. Rumors. Nobody will get signed. Every week, seriously every week. There will be new player. First Yuri Tielemans, then Saul, then Aurore from Lyon. I mean, every 4-5 days they are getting new player rumors, but nobody is getting signed. I don't know why they are struggling to sign a player. It's because of the American owners. I don't know why they are buying the European clubs. Go and handle your egg ball. Coming at the European club and destroying the clubs. Next, Virgil van Dijk. If you ask me, I don't think he will be at the best level right now. I think even the Jurgen Klopp has said he's not at the level. I think he should take still 1-2 months rest. He should come back at October or September. That's a good idea. But we cannot rush. If you look at the Leroy Sané, if you guys have saw 2018-19 Leroy Sané and 2019-20 Leroy Sané, there is so much different. For Manchester United, Leroy Sané was different. Single-handedly he was scoring the goals against Liverpool. When he single-handedly destroyed Sachkal 7-0, he was the man. He was like assisting. But if you look at Leroy Sané this year, he was one of the best player at the Premier League, the best league in the world. But he's struggling at the Bundesliga. But he will get back to his best. It's take time. That is the same reason I'm thinking about the Virgil van Dijk. There was a time where 50 games, nobody dribbled past him.